G'day everyone, we're in Tasmania. We're going to get Grant. He's 91 years young, and there's a reason that he's so fit and healthy. He drinks a bit of this black gold out the back in his veggies, and he's a pretty special human being. He's been gardening out the back here for about 50 years, I think. About 50 years. And organic. Only uses his seaweed and comfrey. So we're going to go and show you how he mixes up his little potion, and hopefully that'll help your garden grow just like it's helped our family. Well, Grant's been feeding us ever since I was born with some of the freshest, most nutritious vegetables I've ever tasted. So let's go and check it out. Veggie patch. He's got the raspberries in at the moment too. I can see a few raspberries popping up. And cuttlefish. He goes for a walk along the beach every day, and that cuttlefish will get rid of anything. So I use it on the ceramic.
Calcium for the garden.
Calcium for the garden. So you crush it up and put it around your plants.
I'll dig it in.
Dig it in. So dig up around the plants and pop it in, and adds calcium to his plants.
One day lilies.
Wow, it's beautiful.
There was 14 out here the other day.
They're beautiful.
Yeah.
Rightio. So what have we got going along there? What do you got in there, Grant?
Carrots.
Carrots. He hasn't done carrots for a while.
No, I decided I can grow better carrots than you can buy in the supermarket.
Yeah, might as well. Alright. So he's got some self-sown spuds here in this left-hand patch over here, and they just come up all year round, don't they, Grant? Yeah.
They're all Mamma Mia tomatoes.
Tomatoes. What do you got over there against the back fence over there?
It's rhubarb.
Rhubarb. Do you still give it to the people across the back fence?
It's big as walking sticks.
Rhubarb custard, eh?
Yeah.
Ooh. That tastes alright, doesn't it? He's got his pumpkins, young pumpkins on the go at the minute as well, so he'll go and show us that. What do you got going on down here?
They're the red tomatoes, red potatoes.
Red potatoes.
Yeah. Now they were in a box in the garage and got long shoots on them, and then you put them in the ground and they come up in about a week.
So you'll keep a good healthy looking spud, and he'll shoot up.
See that tomato there? That's a small one. You know, that small.
Oh, the little cherry tomatoes.
Sweet bites, whatever.
Sweet bites.
When those carrots get up to a certain stage, I'm going to put another row in right through here for the winter, you know.
Yeah.
That's a Queensland blue.
That's the pumpkin.
Yeah.
So that's just young. So how do you do the pumpkin? What do you start with? Do you start with an old pumpkin and then just plant it in the dirt?
Start with the seed.
Seed.
Yeah.
Seed.
Yeah.
So you shell a pumpkin, dry out the seed, keep the seed, and plant it.
Yeah, that's another.
There's another
Queensland blue.
Pumpkin, and see they run. There's what they call a run coming along there at the moment, and then when that run comes, there'll be a flower, and the flower will then become a pumpkin.
If they grow too fast and they start to wear out, you put wheels on them, so that's a butternut over there.
And the butternut's over the back there.
Yeah.
So the reason we're down here is to check out what he uses for his fertiliser, and how he puts this together to help you organic growers grow like Gramps been doing. As I said, 50 years he's been in this one patch for, and the quality of his vegetables is second to none. So this is what he does. So story is, long story short is, he'll go down to the beach every day, and then you'll see the seaweed that's come in from a bit of bad weather. It's wet. Kelp has to be the kelp. And then
there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's his buckets.
6, 7 buckets.
He's got 7 buckets on the go at the minute with this black
There you got
gold.
There you got kelp and comfrey leaves.
Comfrey leaves. Okay, and a bit of water. Yeah. Okay, so he'll go down the beach, pick up the kelp, put it into a tree, and it dries it out, so it's easier to put in a bag.
There it is.
And then he'll bring it home dry, put it in these buckets, the kelp,
And
along with some comfrey leaves,
yep,
and enough water to make it a little bit of a
liquid, yeah.
liquid.
Black liquid.
Black liquid. And then when you're ready to harvest, you just put a bottle in the bucket there, and away it goes.
A third of comfrey to a bucket. You know, if whatever you got, a third of, and top it up with water.
Okay.
But, you know, only a third of the container.
Yep. So in a bucket this size, how much kelp would you use in that bucket there?
Well, you can put as much kelp as you like.
Yep.
And then you could say 3/4 kelp and 1/4 leaves, you know,
Right.
comfrey leaves.
And then top it up with the water.
Yeah.
Okay. And then how long do you leave it to
Leave
to
for
proof?
about a month.
About a month.
Yeah.
And then after that, you'll get a bottle, like a bottle container, and then you harvest it.
Yeah.
And you take it all out, and then you dilute it with water.
Yeah. And you can keep topping it up, you see, too.
So by itself it's too strong to put it straight on the plants or around the roots, because it'll burn. Is that right?
Yeah, yeah. And you don't. You only use it at flowering stage.
Okay.
If you use it too soon, you get all bush and no.
Right.
But you wait till it looks like flowering, you
Yep,
know.
yep.
Start to flower.
Yep.
And then you start using it every fortnight.
Every fortnight.
Yep.
Okay. So part to water, when you get that out of that bucket, how much water do you put in the container that you're harvesting the black gold out of?
You can say fill
your bottle up?
you got more kelp than comfrey leaves, you see, actually.
Yeah.
So you'd want about 3 parts of kelp and topped up with comfrey leaves.
And then the water. But then when you get it out of there and they want to use it on your plants, do you use it as a pure concentrate, or do you mix it with water again?
A third of the bucket.
Yep.
And top it up.
Okay, so whatever you're using, it's only a third part of this black gold, along with the water.
And top it up with water, you see.
And then sprinkle it around the root system of the plants, not actually on the plant itself.
No, just
around the base of the plant.
Yeah.
Okay.
And at flowering stage.
At flowering stage, but then do you then water the plant after you've given it the juice? Beforehand. Okay. So for instance, we find a flowering plant here.
And you use it at night time.
Rightio. So it seeps in overnight. So the trick is to water the root system first. Add the black gold just before dark.
Well, in the evening. Yeah.
In the evening time, yep.
Sundown, I think.
Okay, and every fortnight while the plant is in flower.
Yeah.
Not before, because it'll burn it and it'll just bush it.
Yeah.
So it won't grow to its full potential. But there you go.
That's where you get all your flavour from, isn't it?
The flavour, but also the nutrients, I believe, that's made the difference to his plants over the years, and the size, the quantity, the size of the the plants,
Yeah.
the veggies that he's produced has been astronomical, especially with the pumpkins. They've some of the biggest pumpkins I've ever seen in my life.
Potatoes, love it.
And yeah, potatoes. So with the seaweed, because there's seaweed that he uses on his dirt beds here, the potatoes actually don't see the dirt. The potatoes actually live in the seaweed, and they'll grow to their full potential just in the seaweed. So they come out just absolutely beautiful.
That's all over.
No dirt at all. So there you go, guys. That's Grant. That's Tommy Chillcott. It's, as I said, he's 91 years young and fighting fit. And there's his ultimate secret. That's his herbs and spices for your garden to produce some magnificent veggies.
Be careful. And another thing, for many years now, I've been, for breakfast I have porridge. I soak my porridge overnight. Third of a cup of porridge and 2 cups of water, soak it all night, and then I have that every morning, and then I have 2 rounds of toast with just leatherwood honey on.
Right, yeah. So the honey's a natural anti-inflammatory around the heart, and I'm not quite sure of the terminology for porridge, but it's very, very good for your blood as well. So he swears by it every day religiously.
Every day I have 2 rounds of toast with leatherwood honey.
And the walk on the beach.
Yeah.
There you go.
And the doctor. I had a dog for 16 years, used to walk on the beach, and the doctor, when he died, he said, "You going to get another dog?" I said, "No," and I'm too old now. He said, "Well, keep walking.
Keep walking, keep talking.
If you want to keep talking, keep walking."
There you go. There you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. That's just a bit of an insight into Tommy Chillcott's garden, and all the best with your organic growing. Okay, we're just one little peep in here.
And the potatoes grow in the middle through the raspberry patch.
So his spuds are still growing through the middle of a raspberry patch. So
you see, there's still green top. See, look.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
So you get in there with that black gold as well.
Yeah.
You'll get in there and
I'll do the raspberry. Everything gets
the seaweed solution.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And that's all seaweed and grass
clippings.
Yeah.
It's all organic.
Yeah.
No sprays, no pesticides.
No artificial manures, no.
There you go.